Hello wonderful viewers, and Roblox has released a new event in the form of the Hunt. Wait a minute, well, this is actually the Hunt Mega Edition. The thing that sets this apart from the Hunt is the grand prize, which isn't your usual grand prize item, but it's $1 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1 million. That's a Mr. Beast type event, but I'll get more into that as the video goes on. But without further ado, let's begin with the Hunt Mega Edition. So essentially, the Hunt Mega Edition functions practically the same as the Hunt, except there isn't 500 games featured. Like, come on Roblox, we want to play 500 games to get 5 items. Jokes aside, the games have been limited to 25, which is very surprising and generous on Roblox's part. So the goal of the event is to collect tokens from the 25 games to progress the Battle Pass. You guys know the gist. I would also like to point out that there is also a second currency called Mega Tokens, which is a currency that you'll obtain after completing the second objective within the 25 games. These Mega Tokens are used to gain secret items and to gain access to secret areas such as the Orb Zone, the Block Zone, etc. And also, these Mega Tokens are what opts you into the $1 million prize. An important thing to point out is that you have to complete the Mega Token objectives in a certain order of games and also have the regular token in the game for it to work. I'm not sure why they made it so you have to complete it in order, and I feel bad for those who didn't realize that there was a specific order of games that you have to play in. The hub itself is pretty good, it just feels pretty empty. It's like a DLC in a way, except the price is $1 million. I also like the UI changes that they've made for the tracker, with it having a grid of games that shows you what games you completed and what games you haven't. What I don't like is how the prizes are just on the ground rather than being on a pedestal or pillar. It's a minor nitpick, but like, come on guys, you don't leave it on the ground like that, it's gonna get dirty. But other than that, it does have animation when you obtain an item, which is pretty cool. Okay, now we're gonna be talking about the elephant in the room. $1 million Roblox? Like, financially beneficial $1 million? To put that into perspective, Markel Fultz signed a 1-year deal with the Kings that is less than that. Also guys, here's the winner of this event. He seems like a cool guy. And now I get why they call this the Hunt Mega Edition. They didn't mean mega as in games, they meant it as in $1 million. I feel like if Roblox is really considering adding real life money into their events as a grand prize, they should have started off with a small amount, like $1,000 or even $10,000 would work. But $1 million? Well, if Roblox is willing to give away $1 million, surely they'll invest $1 million into making a 2018 Egg Hunt style event, right? The items featured in this event are pretty unique. There are 3 sets of items that you can get, which are the Blancs, Noirs, and the regular items. The Blancs and Noirs are just like the items without any textures, and the regular ones are the standard designs. We're just gonna go with the regular ones, but I'll put the variants on the side. With our first item, with a total of 3 tokens, you'll obtain the Visor of Computable Knowledge. I like this item, it's cool. For our second item, with a total of 7 tokens, you'll obtain the Hex Row Mantle. And it looks okay, I guess it works with the rest of the items. For our third item, with a total of 12 tokens, you'll obtain the Omni Tech Pack.
Are you sure?
The item looks like one of those robot bugs that moves when you pull it back. It looks alright. For our fourth item, with a total of 18 tokens, you'll obtain the Fractal Wings. The wings are pretty cool. Got nothing else to say for that item. And finally, for our fifth item, for the regular tokens, with a total of 25 tokens, you'll obtain the Droid Antenna Antlers. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, these antlers look like coral reefs. I mean, they're alright, I guess. Now, for the next few items are going to be miscellaneous. I'm just going to speed round it. Kakarot, obtainable from watching the Discord promo ad and inputting the code. It looks cool. The name sounds like Kakarot. The 3 spiral horns, which are obtainable from the launchers. They look cool. My favorite being the influencer horns. Challenger jerseys, pants, and uniform. All are obtainable from entering the competition. They look alright. The Hexanova overlay, which is obtainable from the lobby when the mega token meter is full. It's basically that one Tony Stark meme as a Roblox item. And that is all for the items featured in the event. And overall, they're pretty good. Let me know in the comments below, what is your favorite item? Now I'll be talking about the items obtainable from the use of Mega Tokens and the completion of the zone puzzles. For our first item, which is obtainable from being the Orb Zone, you'll obtain the Node Rabbit Ears. They look fine, just robot bunny ears. For our second item, which is obtainable from beating the Block Zone, you'll obtain the Node Armor Pauldrons. I like this item, it looks like a futuristic Mad Max type item. For our third item, which is obtainable from being the Tile Zone, you'll obtain the Corrupt TV. This is probably my favorite item out of the Rex, it's literally just Vox. For our fourth item, which is obtainable from being the Beam Zone, you'll obtain the Light Edge Sword. This is a pretty cool sword item, and I like how some of the parts of the sword are glitched. And for our last item for the Mega Tokens, which is obtainable from being the Shape Zone, you'll obtain the Cape of Fragmentation and the Diadem of Resurgence. The cape looks awesome and is, in my opinion, easily one of the best cape items from the newer events. The Diadem of Resurgence looks really cool, and it kind of acts like a vault and a crown at the same time. You could say that this is sort of the true grand prize in the event rather than the 1 million, but I say the true grand prize was the friends we made. As for the games featured, we have a couple returning games accompanied with new faces such as Pressure, Hell's Kitchen, and SpongeBob Tower Defense. Honestly, the SpongeBob game is way better than the other game. Like, this is the highest peak for SpongeBob content in Roblox. I also don't know why Roblox added It Girl instead of Dress to Impress. Like, I'm all for a variety, but just add the popular variant. Especially since It Girl does exactly what Dress to Impress does. But I digress. To add on to that, I also noticed that there are lots of variants of popular games such as Blade League and Regretivator. Regretivator is, in my opinion, a nice substitute. And since the game's roster is pretty small, I decided to put them on a Google Doc with how difficult each game's objectives are. I also added a star on the ones that I had the most fun with. Also, honorable mentions to all of those games that I starred. Those mega tokens objectives are immaculate. Also, Roblox, don't bring back these games to any Roblox events for at least 2 years. These games are the closest I've ever gotten to quote-unquote raging at. And that's saying something. I rarely get angry playing video games.
Are you sure?
In conclusion, the Hunt Mega Edition is really only mega in the grand prize. $1 million is definitely an eye catcher, and it's understandable why it gained a lot of traction. The overall games and objectives, in my opinion, they're alright. There are some games where it took me a solid 4 to 5 hours to complete, but most of them took me around like 30 minutes to 2 hours, which is still a lot of time being put into the event. There are some controversies about some games and how their objectives are either too hard or just plain ludicrous, and I have no particular say in that regard as I managed to complete the objectives within a reasonable amount of time that I'm comfortable with, but everyone's different. Let me know in the comments below what are your thoughts on the games and objectives. I would like to hear it. And to the winner of the Hunt Mega Edition, congratulations, you deserve the financially beneficial $1 million. I like to imagine myself winning $1 million and just be like, oh my gosh guys, I just got $1 million from Roblox. Like, here's me in Roblox HQ right now. I hope I don't get doxxed or anything like that. Jokes aside, in my The Hunt review, I recommended some games that Roblox should add, and they added none of them. So I'm going to be trying again. Roblox, if you're planning on making another The Hunt style event, I have some game recommendations. Hopefully at least one of these games gets added. That'll be very appreciated. Anyways, for my final verdict for Roblox The Hunt Mega Edition, I'll be giving it a 7.4 out of 10. I enjoyed this event way more than The Hunt, and that might be a hot take for most, but I generally got a little bit of Ready Player 2 vibes from this event, from figuring out which games are going to be next and the puzzles within the hub. Albeit, it's a little bit worse since I only get a badge and not an exclusive item. And since we're on the topic of older events, Roblox. Let's take a break from dev hunts and make a 2018 egg hunt style event instead. And it doesn't even have to be an egg hunt event. Would I like it to be? Definitely, that would be awesome. But if Roblox is able to make a unique event in the style of 2018 egg hunt, that would be amazing in of itself. And we know that they're able to do it. It's not like they're struggling with budgets and costs since they're willing to give away $1 million in a Roblox event. But yeah, that's all I have to say about this event. What are your thoughts on Roblox The Hunt Mega Edition? Let me know in the comments below. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.